Honestly, this might possibly be my favorite Lillie episode. P.S. Lusamine is still a goofball.
Pokemon Ranger, I choose you!
What's up, my dear boys and girls, it's Ranger Boy here, and welcome to another late review of the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime. Today it gets quite emotional for our little princess with episode 116, Lillie and the Secret Mechanical Princess. Before I will start with the video, I really have to apologize to you guys since I won't be able to review the Meltan episodes, and unlike the fantastic Marlow episode, Meltan in my opinion is really not worth my spare time, so really sorry for all the people who are looking forward to those reviews. With that huge load out of the way, grab some popcorn, grab some cookies, and let's do this. After some more shenanigans with Meltan, P.S. What is even the reason for you to be here, besides being another cute mascot that Ash will eventually release? We make a quick 180 from funny to serious mode, by witnessing the Edgelord and the little princess going through some old documents of their dad, together with Faber. Hey Faber, long time no see. Oh, and fuck you Faber. But I can't be mean against the guy all the time, because look at that photo, he looks like he's about to get some girls. Wick still looking fine. And Lusamine, oh Lusamine, oh Lusamine. I'll be honest, she looks really cute, but that photo really reminds me like she's some kind of younger version of Lillie. Woohoo! Sadly, from this point on, it gets really dark, since Faber soon reveals that Lusamine actually wanted to seal off everything in regards of her husband, since it brought up painful memories. And soon, we see what exact memories he was talking about, with Lusamine remembering the past event where her husband got sucked into an ultra wormhole. But as sad as this event was, Lusamine still realizes that she should have told Lillie and Gladion more about her dad, which is why she decided to show and entrust her children their dad's room, where every secret was hidden, and especially Gladion is shocked, because he realized that this was the exact same room where he has been touched by his dad. The first mystery they encounter is a Z-Ring, soon to be revealed as Moon's Z-Ring, and that he was not only a researcher, but also a gifted trainer. Next, Lusamine starts talking about the second mystery, which is Moon's former Pokemon, and that just like Lusamine, his partner was shocked about the Moon incident and disappeared. But even with all the self-doubts Lusamine has, her daughter doesn't blame her for anything, and that she understands her feelings. Aw, isn't that nice? She deserves a hug, whether she likes it or not. You know, because those kids soon will grow, well, besides Lana. Anyway, until her dad returns, Gladion and Lusamine entrust Lillie with her dad's Z-Ring, but only if Hala approves it. But before she can do that, Lillie feels a strange presence behind a closet, which appears to be Magearna, and apparently this was supposed to be a present for Lillie by the time she was born. But sadly, Moon was unable to get Magearna to move, so another mystery for Lillie to solve. Screw Detective Pikachu, we need a Detective Lillie spinner. The next day arrives, and Lillie, together with her friends, is visiting Hala to get his approval. Arriving at Hala's place, he fondly remembers Lillie's dad as a very talented trainer, including a flashback where it's revealed that Moon not only seems to be as fabulous as Gladion when it comes to poses, but also that his former partner is revealed to be Zoroark. But enough of the past, because we're in the here now, and Lillie wants to get stronger to find her dad. And impressed by that passion, Hala grants her the usage of the Z-Ring, but only if she can master Sub-Zero Slammer. Hala, what the heck? She's like a newbie to all this. And because of that obvious fact, Lillie failed of mastering the Z-move. But despite all that, she blames herself for being weak, and in the future she strives to become stronger, and thanks to that display of determination, Hala grants her to keep the Z-Ring for a certain amount of time. But before the episode ends, she discovers a notebook, aka the Magearna diary, which not only makes her feel really warm inside, because she could feel her dad's love while reading through the notes, but she also discovers important notes of how to awaken the artificial Pokemon, and as a result of that, she decides to awaken Magearna herself, and the episode ends with Lillie falling asleep after reading through her dad's first experience with Magearna. So that's it, and without any more hesitation, let's dive right into the ratings. What can I say about the story? Amazing. Just amazing. I'm glad that Sun and Moon still is stepping up and improving their game in regards of storytelling. Sure, we had some big missteps like the Misty re-return, the last Grand Trial, and both Meltan episodes just being pretty below average, but since around episode 90, Sun and Moon seems to keep improving. Before that, we had way more inconsistencies. Anyway, the biggest fact I like the most is the fact that this episode seems to be a starting point of several major storylines in the future. Lillie training to master the Z-move, the awakening of Magearna, the return of Moon, and a potential story in regards of Moon's Pokemon Zoroark. I really like that this episode kicks off a potential great ending run for the Sun and Moon anime, which in my opinion, it really deserves. The second aspect I want to point out is how every major storyline was seemingly connected to each other, and not only that, but it actually made sense. That Lusamine entrusts entrusted her children with their dad's room after hiding it from them for so long to make up for that fact. That Lillie only was able to use a Z-ring with permission of the kahuna, that she failed her first attempt, that she doesn't own a Z-ring but instead only keeps it until her dad returns, and that she wants to train the Z-move with the goal in mind to find her dad. But also from an emotional point of view, this episode was great, with Lillie feeling her dad's love through the Magina diary even though she never has seen him before, and how emotionally connected every other person was to Moon. But even though I really liked basically everything, there's one thing I'm really concerned about. Since we're nearing the end of Sun and Moon, we have approximately around 33 episodes left. We can already cut around 5 episodes because that will be the leak episodes, which means we only have a maximum of 28 episodes left. Within those 28 episodes, we have to get a conclusion for Lillie in regards of her dad, her mastering the Z-ring, and her trying to awaken Magina, and that is crazy. And let us not forget that there are still other stories, like a potential Chiron evolution or a potential Brion evolution, so that Lana can use the Primarium Z. I'm sure that the Sun and Moon writers will handle that somehow, but I'm kinda worried that one of those 3 storylines will be rushed, like, you know, the Poipole one. And I really don't want that, especially for her encounter with her dad. But even though I'm quite worried about the endgame of Lillie and Sun and Moon, as of right now, I really enjoyed this a lot, and this might be my favorite Lillie episode ever. 10 out of 10, story-wise. What can I say about the focus? Lillie and the secret mechanical princess, and I'm a little bit conflicted about that focus, because the title implies that the main focus was around Lillie discovering Magina, which really wasn't the case. The main point in my opinion was Lillie discovering secrets about her dad with the end goal to find him. The Magina one in my opinion was just one part of that. The episode concentrated mostly on Lillie finding out about her dad's past while trying to master the Z-move, and the Magina part was only really relevant at the near end of the episode. But I won't be too harsh this time, because even though story-wise it was not the focus, from an emotional point of view it indeed was the highlight. So a 8 out of 10. What can I say about the animation? In short, very solid. It's pretty clear that the main focus of the animation was to express emotions as good as possible, with several facial expressions and through the expressions of the eyes. The art style this time was surprisingly good as well, with even distant shots of characters looking more detailed and accurate in comparison to past episodes. But all in all, there wasn't really anything which really stood out, so a solid 7 out of 10. So in the end, this episode scores a 8.33 out of 10, and since this is in my opinion the best Lillie episode story-wise, I would totally recommend this episode to you guys. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this long overdue review. Look forward to my next review, which will come up very soon, and just like always, see you guys in the comments down below.